Alright guys, so we got a good one for you today. Alright guys, so we got a good one for you today. I don't know if you ever heard of it, or you possibly have seen the video on Facebook of this dual polymer is what it's called. They did it on a Mustang where they actually tested, they set the bottle on the hood to show that it wasn't moving, it wasn't doing nothing like that, but then they applied this coating and then buffed it off, and they couldn't set anything on the hood without it just straight sliding off. So stay tuned for today's video. That's what we're going to be doing.
Congratulations, worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication.
Alright guys, so when you order your package, what I ended up buying, I bought the one kit and then one refill, as well as a couple of the microfibers that come with it. So I got it in the mail today, and this is what it's going to look like when you unbox it. Now the only thing I did was open it up and take out my address information and things of that nature, so it's not out there on the internet. But what you're going to see in the box when you get it, you're going to get the pamphlet that says read this before use. I went ahead and already read that, so I'm not too worried about that. But they already give you the spray nozzle right on top. They're going to give you your pack of microfibers. I got the pack of 5 or 6, I can't remember which ones it was. But they're actually pretty good size. They're 16 by 16, so that's something to take in mind. And then this is actually what they're going to be giving you too. I got the double bottles, and I just shook it up so you can't see it. But what you're going to notice is when you take the bottle out and you look at it, you're going to see all that stuff just chilling on the side of that. What that is, that's all the grits that they use for the polishing portion of it. So when you open up your thing, you're going to get all this plus the pamphlet, but I don't think anybody really cares about the pamphlet. So as for what's going on today, guys, I already went ahead and washed the car. You can kind of see it in some spots. There's still the water on it, but it's clean. That's the biggest thing. They say you can do it on a dirty one. It just requires more of the product, but I'm not testing that portion of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be just doing the portion where you spray it on, wipe it off, or buff it off, and make sure that it's actually going to be the slick coating like they advertise. And I guess the only way I can do is get to it. So I'm going to start out on the hood, and we'll get going from there. Alright guys, so just like in the Mustang video that you guys have probably seen online, what they did is they ended up setting the bottle on the hood. So we're going to go ahead and test that now just to make sure it's actually true. So I got the Charger here, the 2017 Daytona, and the bottle. It's actually on a pretty decent angle too. I'll get level so you can see it. So that's actually the angle as far as the bottle's sitting. You can actually see it on the level on top of the bottle. That's about the angle that it's sitting at. So not really gonna say too much else. We're just gonna get right into it. And the thing I want to do is, you'll probably be hearing a little bit of tripod noise. I got the little GoPro tripod going on today, and I'm just gonna set it right here on my table. Make sure it's all lined up. And we're gonna do this in real time for this portion, just because I don't want anybody to be thinking, oh, he could have faked it or something like that. But we'll make sure it's all shook up, get all them grits shooken up out of the bottom there. And we're gonna grab one of the microfibers that they supply you. And I'm just gonna go ahead and spray the whole hood to start with. I'm not gonna worry about too much else right now. So we're gonna get into it and we're gonna start wiping it. Whoop. Make sure to open up the nozzle on the thing. That would probably really help. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply it liberally, set the bottle right next to you guys, and I'm going to start wiping it on. Alright, now, so it's all wiped on. That was actually really quick and simple, but what it says to do is go ahead and wait for a haze. I'm going to set this used one over here and get ready to grab another one. But what I'm going to do is I'll bring you in real quick. turn the little thing on. And it's supposed to be waiting for a haze, so we'll see if we can't try and capture that on here. You can see it a little bit right around this area, and just kind of generally all over. It's actually starting to haze up pretty quick. But in the instructions it says wait for a good haze all over, and then go from there. But let me see if I can't try and get some of this. You can still kind of see it right here along the reflection of where the garage meets the light and all that such. So from here we'll go ahead and buff it off, I guess. I mean, it's already done. So let me make sure this is lined back up real quick. Looks good to me. Grab our next microfiber that they give you. And I'll just go ahead and buff it all off real quick, and then we'll do that same bottle test right afterwards. It's actually, you can feel it already. Barely pressing on, press a little bit harder. But you can already feel it. It's really slick. Go figure. That's what they advertise anyway. Wow, that looks really nice actually. One more good wipe down. Alright guys, so I'm gonna collapse the tripod so I got something to grab onto. And as you remember, we had set the bottle right about here, and it's a pretty decent angle, so we'll go ahead and grab the same bottle and give it a shot. You know what? We'll try it on a little bit less of an angle. We'll try it right up here first, just to see if, make sure the bottom of the bottle's cleaned off. And wow, wow, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that. That's pretty cool. I mean, you guys seen how bad of the angle was over here where he did it, and I'm putting it almost on flat portions of the paint. The bottom of the bottle's clean, so it's not gonna scratch or anything like that. But okay, so it will sit right there, but anywhere else it wants to set it right there. And okay, so we ended up finding the spot. It's pretty level, as you can see by the level right here on the water bottle, but you just move it down a little bit on any kind of an angle and it wants to, and I'm just holding it with my finger to keep it from flying off. So just trying to, oh, I got a little bit more right there, but yep, so it sits flat right there, but anywhere with an angle it wants to really slide. That's actually really cool. I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it down one more time, and I'm gonna clean it up because I did get a couple little speckles on it from the bottle right there. So let's make sure you guys are lined up again. Wow, that's actually really cool. Okay, I'm gonna grab the first rag that I had originally when I used to wipe it in. So same thing as before, wipe it on. I'm gonna make sure to get every edge this time, because I was just trying to get it on there real quick the first time, so really take my time to do it. That's another thing. I wasn't even trying really. I was just trying to see if it was working, but now I'm actually gonna get it all over the car as far as the hood goes. But I mean, pretty much just like they advertised, it's slicker than hell. Slicker than snot. Okay, so the hood's all wiped down again. I'm gonna bring you in so we can see a haze. Okay, so maybe a little thing about the microfibers, as you can see right here, it actually does have a little bit of stuff, so I probably should have washed them before we went ahead and conducted this test, but we'll just get that out of here. Alright, so once again I'm gonna wait for that haze to come up. You can It's starting right about here, but it's not nearly as much as it was before. The first time around it was really, really hazy. But and you can see it right here in these streaks kind of. They're not like paint streaks or scratches or anything like that. It's actually just the haze. I guess it's just the light level I'm working with right now, but alright, so the whole hood is hazed over again, so I'm gonna grab that second microfiber that I was just using. This one right here, make sure it's lined up. Yep, it's lined up. And I mean, I'm gonna buff it out, but I'm gonna press a little bit harder this time to see if it'll God, that is slick. Press a little bit harder this time, see if it helps it out a little bit. So when I'm doing this part, I just personally like to go in straight lines. I know it helps keep swirl marks from coming up and stuff like that in the paint. So as long as you don't, with typical waxes and stuff, you don't want to really go in a circular motion at all. But the guy that was online doing this, I mean, he was going up, down, left, right, circular, counterclockwise, every way. But I just prefer to go straight up and down. Just make sure that this is all good. Wow, that looks really nice so far. I'll grab this so I can actually try and ignore the tripod noise, guys. I'm sorry about that once again. So now I'm gonna try it with the other bottle here. I'm gonna clean the bottom of it off so there's no scratches or anything like that gonna happen. But I'm gonna try this one so it doesn't leak again. And it wants to go a little bit, but the flat spot I think is just a little bit too flat for it. But just give it just a little wiggle, and it wants to. I mean, you guys just saw that, so wow, that's really nice. That's freaking crazy. So I think it works as advertised, guys. That's not really a joke. That's, and when I post this, I'm gonna put it all in one shot. So I'm sweating a little bit because I was nervous about trying something on my car, but that's really nice. Now the other thing, on one of the other videos he had posted was the streak marks. It was on the black Cadillac, I believe, is what it was. But he was talking about something with streak marks as far as like fingerprints go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on an untested portion of the paint and show you what the streak marks look like, I guess, and then we'll try the finished portion of it. So we'll go down here into the light, and ugh, I hate doing this, but you guys can hear it and you can see it on the video now. I mean, you guys heard it. Let me clean my hands off a little bit and let's try and hear if we see that sound again. I'll bring it in a little closer, but wow. And not even in the sun. I'm trying to wow, that's kind of crazy. It's no streak marks versus, I mean, well, you guys heard it. I can do it right here on the fender too. Just listen. I'm gonna press pretty gently actually, but I know you guys heard that. I'm gonna wipe my hand off again, and then so my hand's clean again, and see if you can see my fingers kind of like pushing the blood out from me pressing hard, but no streaks whatsoever. Not even like oils left over from my finger. Wow. Well, guys, I mean, I wasn't paid to do this by any means. If you follow me on Facebook, you know that I'm trying to start a YouTube channel, but I'd have to say this stuff actually works pretty damn good. I'm gonna go ahead and find that pamphlet where it's got the website and stuff. But so I'll put it's right down here in the. So when you open your pamphlet up, you got the read this before use, and then right down here at the bottom, that's the information on where I had gotten it from. So I mean, this stuff works. It's actually really fucking cool. And I did a whole hood twice, and I barely touched the bottle. Like, here, let me put them side by side. I use that much on a hood, but that's with 2 coats, and I absolutely didn't need to do 2 coats, but I was just testing it out, and it works damn good, guys. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the whole car now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like for me, or press the like button if you could. Go ahead and subscribe, that'd be great. Go ahead and share this video as well, because the more you guys get this out there, the more quickly I'll be able to make videos for you guys. And it's pretty much the faster you spread it around, the faster you guys will get better quality videos. Oh, and another thing, comments down below. Leave comments as well, because what you guys tell me that I need to do will help me improve the videos for you guys. So I know this video is running a little bit long, but I wanted to do it all in real time. No time lapse, no bullshit with anything like that. It shows you this stuff. It's got a little dog hair on it from Kira, but this stuff works. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day.